You guys ever just like wake up on the wrong side of the bed and there's really no reason for what you're feeling, or at least it feels like that, and you're like, dang, like I'm just like having a bad day, and you just feel sad and you just want to cry, but you don't feel justified in crying because you're just like, there's nothing happening. Here's the thing is that you do not need to have a reason to be sad. You don't need to have a reason to feel anything. Your feelings just exist inside your body. You know, like how thoughts just like pop into your head? Feelings are the same. I think like we think that feelings are causational. I don't know if that's a word. They're actually like thoughts, you know, like how thoughts just like pop into your head sometimes and you don't like control them. And sometimes, like, you know, something inspires a thought, but it's not like the thought exists purely just because of something. Like the thought pops in the head and it's based on everything that's happened to you in the past. It's everything you've been raised with, perception, whatever. It's not just purely coming from the thing in front of you. And feelings are the same. They're not just caused by the thing in front of you. And sometimes they just pop up like thoughts do. And they're based on everything we've experienced in our life. They're based on our perception of life, everything. I say this because for a long time, like every time I've been sad, and you know, I've been through long stretches of periods of my life where I was sad and my life was okay. And I always wondered to myself, I was like, why am I sad? I was just upset at myself for being sad. The thing is I would make stories about my life because of that sadness. I would look at my life and be like, oh, I'm sad because of this, or I'm sad because of that. And then that would make me spiral into more sadness. And I would just like feel bad about my life. But I think that your feelings could be coming from anywhere. They could be coming from all the way in the past. They could just be existing, like they could just be popping up. And I think instead of trying to always understand and analyze them, sometimes it's best to just feel them and let your body just like process them. I don't have anything bad happening in my life at all actually right now. Like my life is very peaceful at the moment. Today I was just like feeling kind of low, and for no particular reason, like I was just feeling low, and on the car ride back I had like these feelings bubble up, and I just kind of followed the feeling and I let myself cry, and I had this really cathartic cry in my car on the way home. And I think in the past I would try and make a story and I'd be like, oh, I'm lonely, or I'm sad, or there's this whatever. I would make like a story about my life. The sadness is coming from this social thing, or it's coming from this thought, or it must be coming from somewhere. But today I was like, you know what? I don't need to understand this sadness. I'm just gonna feel it. I'm just gonna cry. And then I cried and it was really cathartic, and I still don't know where the sadness came from. Like I think it was just something my body needed to release, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with feeling that. You know what I mean? There's nothing bad about feeling sadness. And I simply just needed to feel it. And in feeling it, I felt at peace because I wasn't fighting what I was feeling. And I didn't make a story about my life either. Like I didn't doom myself to sadness for the rest of my life. I think that was very new for me. You don't need a reason to cry. You don't need a reason to be sad. You can just be sad, you can just cry, and you can just let it out. And you don't need to put a story on that. I actually encourage you not to put a story on it, because that way, wherever it's coming from, because you don't know where it's coming from, it can process itself and it can clear itself and heal itself, instead of you trying to direct it somewhere that it actually doesn't belong. I think it's meditative actually to just like feel your feelings. It's like really weird. It's a really weird experience, if you're not used to it, but it's very meditative. It doesn't need to mean anything. It's weird like how you can feel sadness and peace at the same time. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Just cry, man. Just cry. It's okay to cry. I cry a lot. I've always been a crybaby. I really think like crying is so good for your body. There's a reason that tears well up in our eyes and our body has a reaction. Like it is doing something for your body. Like, it is regulating your body. So it is releasing something in your body. Like, there is a reason for that reaction. Like, we wouldn't just have this thing in our biology to not do it. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, we are meant to do it. Anyways, go cry, guys. That sounds awful. Go have a cathartic cry. You deserve that. You deserve to feel your feelings. Go cathartic cry, okay? I will see you all again soon. Bye.